Hey, look here, everyone. I want to explain something to you that I finally figured out how to make subtitles so much easier to download on like things like YouTube. That's what I'm doing primarily. So I'm trying to get my audience up, and I'm sure many other people would like to do the same. I try to gain audience from different countries, to gain more views and possibly money. So I'm for Destiny, and that's Destine, not a Y. And I have been traveling now for over 5 years, nonstop, straight traveling, and I'm trying to make my YouTube more professional and do subtitles. So the first thing I did was I went to Fiverr, which is another website. A lot of people don't know about it. It's Fiverr.com. And you can go there and you can find very cheap people working from like India, Pakistan, things like this to do multiple things. You edit your films, put music, do subtitles, do all this stuff. So the thing with the subtitles, I tried to go on there to see if somebody would easily do like Google Translate, and most of the people charge you for your videos for how long they are. So they charge you like every 5 minutes, they charge you $1 or something like this. So it can get very expensive, but they're manually putting this into play. I've spent almost a whole entire week trying to figure out how to do this much easier. And I will show you. I finally figured it out. Here's a video on YouTube. You're going to want to go under your studio here. Very easy to do. Most people know how to do this. Okay, so the very first thing you're going to want to do when you do this is you go to your video details, and then you're going to scroll down here to subtitles. Okay, but the first thing to do is when you go here, you're going to see subtitles here, and it's going to be grayed out. You see how my end screen is not grayed out, or my cards is not grayed out, but subtitles is. So you can do two things. You can click on this subtitles, and it's going to have you put in your language that you are speaking in, which of course would be English right now. So you can go down here, or you can scroll down here to video language. You select, okay, you scroll down here to English. Very easy to do. I like the US version. Also, your title and description, make sure you pick your language for this also. So scroll down here for English, USA, and then you're going to hit save. Okay, so you can either do that, or it will bring you directly to that if you go here to subtitles at the down here where this 5 things are listed. You hit subtitles, and the thing with this is if you have not created this, it's going to ask you. So it's the same process. You just click down and click English. Okay, so when you go here, you're going to see English automatic, and then English of what I just put in. Okay, and then you can add here subtitles. Okay, so if we go to a language, you go to a language, and I looked it up. So your most languages that are contributed to YouTube is Portuguese, Russian, Japanese, English, and probably Hindi is your 5 main sources of what people choose for the most languages on YouTube. So let's just go down here, and we're going to do Hindi. Okay, you click on Hindi here, and then it's going to ask you to add. Okay, so how to add these languages. I found a website. You go here, and it's called this SYEDGAKBAR.com. I'll also put it in my description on this video once I get done making it. Anyways, you type this in, and you come here to this website, and it's free of charge, and it doesn't lag or anything like this. So what we're going to do here is first off, we need to save the file, okay? So go back to YouTube, and what you're gonna do here is you have this English automatic, okay? So what we'll do is go over here to the 3 lines for options, and you're going to download, okay? You press the download button, and you have these 3. I'm not really so sure exactly about all VTT, SRT, SBV, but I know that many people do SBV, and I know when I try to do VTT, what the VTT does, it puts the time into the language. So every single time you have a transcript and it's reading from line to line to line, it actually has the time in there, the VTT. I didn't like that, so I tried a different one, and I tried SRT, and it worked. Okay, so let's go ahead and do SRT. It's going to download here. This, I'm working on a MacBook, but I'm sure PC is, Windows is almost the same. You go here, show downloads. Okay, it's going to read captions 11.srt. You want to make sure that you get these correct, because each one of these folders is for the language. But I'm going to show you an easier way to do this, so just bear with me on this film. Maybe a little too long, sorry, but I'm trying to explain everything legit to you. Okay, so we have this downloaded. Let's go under the website again, the SYEDGAKBAR.com. Okay, you're going to go here, and we're going to go to new, upload a new subtitle file. You go here to drop file to upload, or just click. So let's click on here. It's going to upload what you have in your download folder or wherever you're putting them. Okay, so we're going to go here, and it's going to be, remember, captions 11 SRT. Okay, so here, choose for download. Okay, remember, it was captions, it's here, captions 11 SRT at the top. Okay, so you're going to go here, and this is the language. Why is it 40? It doesn't mean nothing. There is no blah, blah, blah. Sometimes it's a little confusing, because what you read and what the video is 2 separate things. But anyways, I'm just showing you how to do it. I will show you also how to edit this shortly if you want to edit it better. But go ahead, and what we're going to do is translate this to Hindi. Okay, so scroll down here, and you go down to Hindi. Okay, scroll, translate. Now, when you push this translate button, you need to make sure that the line here is going to scroll all the way through all of your texts, and it's going to translate each one. So you have to kind of wait for this to get done. So some videos are longer than others, blah, blah, blah. You put here, and then you press save as. Once you save as, this file will save back under here again, okay? And it's going to come up here as captions 11 HI, basically short for Hindi. Okay, we go back under our YouTube channel, and you go here to press the add button on next to the Hindi. You press the add button, and it will come up as this: upload file, auto sync, type manually, and auto translate. Now remember this, I'm going to show you a different way to make it even easier that I found out also. So right now it doesn't say auto translate, it just says upload file. Okay, so you upload the file. I can only do with timing, not without. So you do with timing. But again, when you download this SRT, I think it is the name, it will not have your time scripts involved, as I will show you here shortly. So you go here, captions 11 hi.srt. Okay, that's exactly what I said, the SRT. Okay, and you click here, choose for upload. Then it's going to sync with your items, and here is all on your Hindi, and the times are on the right hand side, not on the left. Okay, so we go ahead and publish it, and then it will come up as published. Very simple to do. Okay, So we go under here to play the video, view on YouTube, and I will show you how it is written in Hindi now. And again, this is Google Translate. It's not manually done, of course, but it's so much of an easier way to get this kind of stuff done, especially if you have a lot of information you want to share, or you want to get your subscriptions and views up. This is an easy way, an easy target. And on average, okay, so let's see here. I will do subtitles. Click for settings. Where's settings at? Settings, sorry. And you go here to subtitles. It's in Hindi, okay? Or I can do English. And now it should have English here. See, I see, okay, so this is the river. Okay, very easy to do. So you have the Hindi and now English. And what I was going to say is that when people want to do this, they can generate more views and more subscriptions by doing this kind of stuff. And my computer is working on overtime here now. But anyways, let me show you the way that I figured it out, which is even easier. So instead of going down here and adding a new language, okay, let's do like the new language here. Let's do Arabic, okay? If I go here and type in Arabic, I go back up to the website again, okay? And then I already have the file downloaded, so this is easy. I just go here and I click on Arabic under the languages and translate, okay? Very simple to do. It translates it very fast. This video is like 30 minutes long, and it's nothing but primarily talking. So you can see in a short couple seconds, the video is already downloaded. You hit the Save As button again. It's going to come up here showing your file that it is now captions11.ar. Okay, so we go back under the YouTube and you hit Arabic and you hit Add here. So you can upload the file. Remember, auto translate is still blacked out. And I will show you here in a second how to not do that. A much easier way. But I want to show you the original way I found out, so you at least know. Hit here with timing, continue. Scroll down here until you find the captions 11 and then Arabic, which is short for AR. Click on here, choose for upload. It's gonna sync everything for you, and bam, here you go. Everything is now in Arabic. You hit publish, and voila, done. Okay? Now, I will show you an easier way to do this. And I think it will work for most of everything. Like I said, I spent a week trying to figure this out, how easy this is. And again, sorry, as I was saying before, that even if its subtitles is not that strong in some of the languages, Google Translate is very messed up. At least it gives an option for people to read in their language, you know. And I think that if you don't use a lot of things like this, it will if you don't stutter like I do all the time, and you have a straight face and straight voice, I think the language will match up pretty good, especially if you pause and you are in sequence with the languages. I think that it would work out pretty good. So anyways, an easier way to do this that I found out is here. You have English United States video language, if not the automatic, okay? So if you go here, you want to add this language, and then it's going to you need to upload the file to add the language, okay? So continue with timing, I would say, because everything is in timing. We have to go back to the other website, sorry, and we have to download it in English. The top, sorry. Hit translate. Wait a couple seconds. I just started this, but I think that this is a very good explanation of what I watched on a YouTube channel. I can also add this into my description so you can see where I got the information from. I don't want to cheat no one else, you know. But I do feel that this is almost impossible to find. Took me a long time to figure out this website and how to Google Translate, and it's pretty easy to do. You spend about an average about 3 minutes per video per language, on average, you know, 2-3 minutes. And then once you add the subtitles and descriptions, you have to do that with Google Translate. I will show you how to do that after this film. So we go down here to captions 11 and go to English, choose for upload. And this is going to, what this will do, and usually this will have already been generated, but since I didn't have the English subtitles at the beginning, remember we had to click on the English subtitles. So now YouTube has not generated this voice to match your film, your video. So if you do this a couple days prior on all your videos, or have it automatically, you can do it too in settings under YouTube. You can have this automatically done. Once you have this done, now you have created a language, okay? Now also what I have done too is, now hold on, let's go under language here. I'm still kind of used to this, okay? So I'm trying to explain. Let's go to Chinese Simplified. And then we go to add here. Now you see it says auto translate. You see here? Instead it was blacked out before. So instead of going back to this website here, the SYEDGAKBAR.com, whatever, however you say this. Now it's automatically done through, because we did the file, we uploaded the English file, so then YouTube generates this file, and now basically you can go under, type in any language you want, and then go to auto translate, and now it will automatically translate your video into the language that you pick, which is Chinese here. You see it's still translating because my computer is very slow right now. I hear the fan working, is working on overdrive. Anyways, hit published here. And now easy. Now you have the Chinese simplified version. You don't have to go back to that website to do this. So now we're already added that. Remember, I added it from the video language. You have to edit it and put in the subtitles of that. Or you can go here and go to duplicate and edit, and it will be basically the same thing. So you go under here, duplicate, edit, and then it will pop up and you put in the English subtitles. And then once you have this into the computer system in YouTube, you can easily just go back over here to add language. One, just to make sure and show you guys. I've been basically, like I say, using the main languages, Russia, Japanese, and then sometimes I pick another language. Spanish is also pretty big language. Portuguese is very big too. And you just go here, add, auto translate, and bam, it auto translates everything. Very simple, publish. Okay? So let me get these languages. You can look this up, of course. Again, it's the biggest languages on YouTube is English, and the second biggest is, I think, Portuguese, and third is like Spanish, and fourth is Russian, and fifth is Japanese, or something like this. So you can use these languages to maybe help get you more views and stuff. So anyways, you can add almost all the languages. So this is nice about this. If you want to do a title and description. Let me show you here. Okay, we are under Spanish. You put it in add. Okay, what's going to come up is add. And then you're going to add it here onto the right hand side. This is not highlighted. It's grayed out on the left, but you can copy and paste. So double click. You can hit Command and C, which is copy, or if you want to edit. And then you're going to go under to what I open up 2 Google Translates to make it easier, because you're doing many languages once you have all your videos done. So you basically go under here to your Google Translate. You're going to press Command V, which is copy and paste. Okay, and then you're going to have your languages over here. Let's go to Spanish right now. Spanish, it's going to come up. You're going to copy here, copy translations, or you can copy and paste with Command C, but I just find it much easier to hit these little pieces of paper here. Go here, Command V, which is paste. Okay, I'm 4 characters later, so okay, I'm just going to erase the professional word. Okay, now I'm good. Now here, under description, one thing about the description, since it's much longer, if you just do copy, or if you double click, trouble with my computer today, and I went over and your title and descriptions, as I was saying before, you can click here to add. This is under French, and I made it easier by doing 2 of them. So here we have one. I open up 2 different folders. You can go under here by typing a new window, and then you have 2 windows displayed. So here's your title in English if you want to change your language. So we go down here to French. French, hit this copy translation, which is the little double pieces of paper. You can hit Command and C for copy, or Command and V to paste. And again, it's too long, so we'll erase this professionalism and it should be fine. And description, go here, click Command A, which will do all of this, not just a piece. So make sure you have all your description in the blue highlighted. Okay, press Command and C to copy, then go to your Google Translate. Here, I think I already added it, but I will add it again. Command V, which will paste it, and then go click on your language that you were wanting to use, which will be French here. Where's French at? French. Okay, copy and paste. Go to your YouTube channel, French, description, copy V, or Command V, which will paste it. Publish. Very simple to do. And you can do this to all the languages. So now you know how to do subtitles. You also know how to do to change your description, and the easiest way that I can find out. And sorry about all the trouble. I will edit this for sure. And again, I hope I reach 10,000 subscribers. My goal is for 3 months, not 6 months, but 3 months. And I really want people to subscribe and to view me. I feel like I have very good content. I am going to start trying to make a video almost every day. I have many people on board right now on my team. I'm hoping to expand my team, but it's really up to you guys. You're the ones that are viewing my content. You're the ones that are hitting the subscribe button, and every subscribe button matters. Every person to view matters. All this matters. Even comments matter. Please, I'm subjective to comments because I want to do better. But if I don't get comments, I don't even know if I'm doing good, bad, fair, poor, anything. I need comments. I need, if you do want to comment on my YouTube page, at least give me an email. Send me a Facebook message, anything that can help me generate more views. Life is all about word of mouth, communication. And this is how we get by. This is how we get success. So please, if you really enjoy my channel, I really need you to subscribe, like, comment, and share. I also would like to say that if you have a language that you want me to subtitle all my videos in, if it's Thai, Vietnam, Indonesian language, or any other language, Philippines, whatever it might be, I need to know which language, because there's many languages and I cannot sit here for hours all day trying to translate every single language. So if I do have somebody that really wants a language, please let me know. I will be glad to put it on just for you, at least my main films. And that's what I'm working on right now. I'm working on all my top films. These are my priority, and then after this I'm going to be doing this on a daily basis, making films, editing, and hopefully also with my team I will have an introduction video, I will have an exit video. I want to start making short clips for social media to sponsor my videos. And another thing about my videos that a lot of people take for granted, and they even take for granted even on YouTube, a lot of these people, such as me, spends hundreds of dollars, even thousands of dollars for some of these trips and travel experiences, such as here in Egypt. I mean, every single time I did a trip and I had to get a guide and I, went here and did this, it cost me money. And okay, I understand that it's all part of the experience, but even for you to get this information to you, I had to pay somebody. At least you can hit the subscribe button and give me a like, a comment, and share my, give me a little bit more effort for what I have done into some of my videos and travel experiences. And Egypt was not really that cheap. Every time I had to get a tour guide, it cost me $20-$30 a day. I mean, that might not sound like a lot of money, but these days was not one day. It was 2 or 3 days, and I had 2 or 3 different guides. And then on top of that, I had to pay for the travel experience and hotels and food and everything else. And at least if you do have a channel and a preference of people that you watch, please subscribe. Maybe I'm just saying this for me because I'm lacking subscribers and I don't know why. I don't know how I've been traveling and had YouTube for 5 years. I have 300 videos and I barely even have more than half of 1,000 subscribers. This is pathetic. And I just need your help. Comment anything. And I know I have a video out there for you, for sure. I have videos all around the world doing so much stuff. Waterfalls, beaches, trekking, climbing mountains, UNESCO sites. So dozens and dozens of UNESCO sites, sometimes in just one country. I have videos of partying and drinking and cities and driving. I have everything. And I'm hoping now with the whole COVID thing, my situation of traveling has pretty much stopped. It's getting crazy price to travel, and so many countries are closed. So I'm pretty much have time now to settle down and to do all my videos. And again, please let me know if you want a language, and please let me know how I'm doing so I can proceed with better video quality the next time and the next time. And I hope to be a professional at one day with this. But I need your support, so please support me. And thank you. Take care. Bye bye. Signing off. Forest Destiny.